Hi, this is entry 8 of Bill Adkin's life. Bill's going to tell us stories and sing, and we got some harmonica too. Bill?
Well, thank you, Mary Kay. This was an important period of my life because I really enjoyed college. It was hard. Mechanical engineering was one of the toughest areas for a man or woman to graduate in. And of course, we had chemical, civil, electrical, and mechanical engineering. And we had a lot of design courses, and we never had any extra. Usually in university, where you were ever going to one of the breakup of the school where you were getting a degree, you always had some extra time or credit hours that you could use, and for us, we only had 3 credit hours extra in 4 years of college. And I took a course in geology. The reason was my older brother graduated in geology, and he was going to go to Venezuela and work as an oil geologist for them. And that's another story. But I really enjoyed college. It was very, very hard, very hard. And so I made friends with some guys who were fraternity brothers, and their fraternity, Alpha Chi Omega, was on the main street, Highway 66, there in Albuquerque, and it seems like about once a week they would get in trouble. And some of the people who were around the building, because they had a frat house, were kind of questionable by some people. And there was a song I learned, and it was a perfect song identifying a couple of the girls there that played around with the frat brothers. And it went like this. Let's go down to Maryann's, put a nickel in the pianola. There's something always nice awaiting on the ice. You never have to ask her twice to pitch upon the sofa. It's not far, just around the block. The key is in the river and the door is never locked. You never know what time it is. The hands are off the clock, tick-tock. You never get home until morning down at Maryann's. I'll sing it now. I'll play the harmonica.
Very
That's
fun.
Maryann's.
Yay.
And that was a little spot in my life of lots of fun. Lots of fun. I didn't get in trouble with the police or anything like that. I always avoided those guys that did risky things. But I really enjoyed myself at that frat house. and dating some of those girls. So.
How about Daisy Daisy? Can you do that for us, Bill?
Yeah, because you know, a lot of times when kids were going to college or high school, they fell in love and they decided they wanted to get married, and usually in our period, no one had any money. No one had any money, and this is a story, a song story that's kind of cute and to the point. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Johnny, Johnny, here is my answer true. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, you can't afford a carriage, but I'll be damned if I'll be crammed on a bicycle built for two. Cute song, cute song.
Love it. You gonna play it for us now?
Yeah, I'll play it for you.
Wonderful. How did you adjust to Albuquerque from Illinois?
Oh boy. Well, of course, my mother drove with my dad back to Illinois, but he quit his job with the Navy Department and left for Albuquerque. And so she would tell us all about the Southwest. And of course, the architecture was totally different than what we were accustomed to in our growing up years. And so we were pretty well adapted to what to expect in Albuquerque, as far as weather and dress, everything. And of course, when I was in high school, you had to wear slacks and a nice shirt. But in Albuquerque, you could wear Levi's and an old shirt, and there was no big deal about it. So I thought that was kind of cool. And there were a couple of singers that sang songs that I really enjoyed, and they kind of sang about the Southwest too. And so we adjusted pretty well.
Well, thanks. You know, another time I'm going to have you tell your car story. But we'll do it another time because we are already at 9.5 minutes.
A car story?
Yeah. That Model A you owned.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it another time. We'll get to it.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
Tell everybody goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.